we go. Good evening, everybody. It is Tuesday night here at the BTA Network. And that means it's time for Political Ketchup with our master creator Frodo to my left and me, Oddball Stream. So, here we are, you lucky people, you. But yeah. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, yeah, we're crazy. Who cares?
Yeah. At least we're being ourselves and we're not trying to be idiots like a certain you-know-who. And Janet's in the chat. Hey, Janet.
Miss Simmons, you are under arrest, ma'am.
You are under arrest. Wait a minute. Wait. I'm kidding.
She's not just under arrest. She is arrested. Development. Sorry, I couldn't help but make the joke.
Mm-hmm.
As for this administration, they lost a lot.
Oh, yeah.
They complain that they win all the time. I'm sorry. Last I checked, winning doesn't mean that you're fucking every fucking time you try to go to court that the courts tell you you're a fucking moron.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, okay. Although the Supreme Court gave him a win today.
Oh, really? I missed that.
Yep. It's now legal for him to tell trans people to get out of the military.
Oh, fudge.
Although we do got one bit of good news.
What's that?
The No Hate campaign is reporting that the Salem, Massachusetts City Council has unanimously passed a resolution to make the city of Salem a sanctuary city for transgender and gender diverse people.
That's good.
So Trump, fuck off.
Yeah, and I'll tell you this. I don't know if you heard about this. I can't remember where in Texas. Let me go find it because, like, three people that were Republicans all got voted out. Now, let me go see if I can find it. Hang on. Let's see. School board. It's a school board.
We have a troublemaker.
Mm-hmm.
Am I?
Yep. Okay. Here we go. Conservative school board can't. Oh, sorry. All right. Take two.
No, I wasn't able to hear.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Can you hear me now? No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that commercial. All right. Conservative school board candidates across Texas suffered an array of defeats in Saturday's local elections, marking a clear setback for the Republican-aligned movement to shape how grade school curriculums and library books confront issues of race, sex, and gender. The sweeping losses for conservative school board hopefuls also served as an early sign of potential backlash to the nascent administration of President Donald Trump ahead of a 2026 midterm in which a number of statewide offices will be on the ballot. Governor here is one of them. And Kay Ivey can't run again.
In Iowa.
Yeah, and Kay Ivey cannot run again. Let's see. Midterm elections historically have spelled trouble for the incumbent president's party in down-ballot races. Saturday's election saw the defeat of numerous conservative school board trustees in the Tarrant County suburbs surrounding Fort Worth, the epicenter of the state's recent culture war fights over how students should learn about race and gender. All 7 school board candidates in contested races who were endorsed by the Tarrant County Republican Party lost their elections. The fight dates back to 2022, when a network of conservative donors groups led by Patriot Mobile Action, a North Texas Christian nationalist PAC funded by a cell phone company, backed a slate of 11 school board candidates around the area, 10 of whom won their elections. That included major gains on the Mansfield Independent School District Board, where the newfound conservative majority gave itself oversight over which library books could be added to school shelves, presaging a proposal now making its way through the legislature. All 3 Mansfield ISD trustees up for re-election Saturday have been backed by Patriot Mobile Action and were endorsed this year by the Tarrant County GOP. All 3 lost the re-election bids. The party's pick for Mansfield Mayor, Julie Short, also failed to unseat incumbent Michael Evans. Conservatives also racked up losses in the nearby Arlington, Grapevine, Culleyville, and Keller ISD boards. Keller ISD trustees have drawn statewide attention over a 2022 policy that, in practice, allowed community members to block proposed book purchases. Really? Conservative activist Carlos Turquios called the results horrible news. The radical DEI left has flipped the conservative school board. Mansfield ISD has capitulated to the DEI LGBTQ left. Say that 5 times fast. Prayers, Tercios wrote on social media, adding that Mansfield has gone to hell. Tarrant County GOP Chair Beau French, yes, that's his name, said the losses came after an election in which the party did more than we have ever done in terms of voter contact. We will have to analyze who turned out and who didn't before we know everything, but it seems the average Republican just doesn't care about local elections, French said, adding that he believes some GOP voters felt no urgency locally after Trump's election because Trump is winning on so many issues. Yeah, right. Though school board elections are nonpartisan and have traditionally been sleepy, low-budget affairs, they have been seized by the hyper-polarized and partisan fervor once restricted to national politics, making Saturday's elections all but nonpartisan in name only. Still, John Taylor, a political science professor at the University of Texas at San Antonio, cautioned both parties against reading too much into the results, given that this weekend's scant voter participation was not indicative of who will turn out in next year's midterms. I'm not convinced that somehow, reading the tea leaves, this will be a big year for the Democrats in 26 because of what happened in local elections with a 3 to 7% turnout, Taylor said. That said, if I were the Republicans, I would be at least a little bit worried that in a low-information, low-turnout election, the doctrinaire, far-right, almost Christian nationalist conservatives didn't fare well. The conservative school board wipeout also extended to the Houston area, where the Katy ISD board president, Victor Perez, was ousted by a longtime educator who campaigned on shifting the board's focus away from culture war battles. Perez's tenure on the board had been defined by book bans and policies requiring students to use the bathroom that aligns with their sex assigned at birth, along with requiring school staff to tell parents if a student asked to be identified as transgender, change his or her name, or use different pronouns at school. Such policies typically pass on 4-3 votes, with Perez among the majority. In nearby Fort Bend ISD, voters also ushered in a new majority coalition that opposes the far-reaching book removal policy approved by the board last year. Texas Republican Party Chair Abraham George acknowledged the party's poor performance but vowed the GOP would rebound. The local elections endorsements, we didn't do very good, but we will continue to fight that battle in Texas, George said in a live stream on social media on Monday. We will continue to work with the local county parties to continue to have good candidates on the ballot. And it's a process. Nothing is overnight. That he's right on.
Shirley?
Yes.
Are you pretty much done with that article?
Yes.
So, I just asked ChatGPT to do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is about to be heard is not my words. These are ChatGPT. But I kind of like, you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on. Let me correct one item here.
Okay. Okay.
Because I had my volume all the way down.
That's right. Correction, folks. Let's try again. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Got it. Here's a brutal comedic roast of US Christian conservatives. Think late night stand-up mixed with unfiltered satire. Buckle up. You ever notice how Christian conservatives treat the Bible like a buffet? I'll take a double helping of Leviticus, hold the love thy neighbor, and can I get that side of judgment with extra bigotry? These people claim to follow Jesus, a brown-skinned Middle Eastern man who preached compassion, but somehow end up sounding more like your drunk uncle screaming about gas prices at a school board meeting. These are the same folks who scream, all lives matter, until it's about immigrants, black people, or literally anyone isn't a fetus or a firearm. Pro-life? You mean pro-birth? Because once that baby's out, they'll fight to defund school lunches and universal health care, like the kid came out demanding a union. And let's not forget their obsession with traditional family values. You know, the kind where the husband cheats with a pool boy and the wife writes a book about forgiveness while selling essential oils on Facebook, all while voting for a thrice divorced casino mogul who paid off a porn star and thinks Corinthians 2 is a Marvel sequel. They'll cry about drag queens corrupting kids while sending their own to youth pastors with more allegations than a Weinstein party guest list. And they love to throw around religious freedom, which to them means their freedom to force.
Sorry, something went wrong.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to finish what they said.
Okay.
They love to throw around religious freedom, which means to them means their freedom to force everyone else to live like it's 1953 in a Sears catalog. They hate cancel culture, except when it's Target Disney books, Black history, trans kids, women with autonomy, or literally anyone who doesn't think America was founded by Jesus on a bald eagle with wearing an AR-15 vest. I mean, that's pretty fucking accurate.
Yeah. I agree.
So, I'm going to do another one. Hold on a minute, guys. Sorry about the delay.
That's fine. Yeah, but in the meantime, while we're waiting on that, you probably all heard at this point that our dear Dumbo chump wants to put a 100% tariff on movies that are made outside the United States. Seriously? It's like, how in the world, what do you want us to do? You want to film desert scenes out at Yuma, Arizona and Southern California and such?
All right, so this is for the Republican Party of Texas. Are you guys ready?
Uh-huh. Bring it.
Hold on. Come on, chat.
Oh, you want a roast of the Texas Republican Party? Saddle up, because this isn't just a political party. It's a yeehaw-themed fever dream where guns have more rights than women and facts are as scarce as water in West Texas. The Texas GOP is like if the Dukes of Hazzard wrote legislation. They treat the Constitution like a bar tab, cherry-pick the parts they like, forget the rest, and blame the bartender for the consequences. They talk about freedom so much you'd think they invented it, yet they want to ban books, censor teachers, and force teenagers to give birth. Freedom for them just means they get to tell you how to live. These are the same people who tried to secede from the Union like it's 1861, and they just got ghosted by Abraham Lincoln. We don't need the federal government until a hurricane hits, the grid collapses, or they need help counting votes with more than 10 fingers. Speaking of the power grid, how does the second largest economy in the US have a power system that taps out every time it gets a little cold? You can't keep the lights on, but you want to lead the country? You couldn't lead a 2-car funeral procession.
Ooh.
And the gun laws? In Texas, you can open carry a rifle into a Taco Bell, but try to hand a kid a Toni Morrison novel and suddenly it's a crime scene. They're banning drag queens harder than they ban mass shooters. Because nothing says family values like a toddler with an AR-15 and a traumatized teacher with PTSD. Then there's the border politics. The Texas GOP talks about immigration like it's a zombie apocalypse, all while relying on immigrant labor to pick their food, clean their homes, and raise their kids. It's like ordering tacos and then complaining that Spanish exists. And the politicians, it's like they're in a contest to see who can say the dumbest thing into a microphone. Ted Cruz fled to Cancun during a winter disaster, and somehow that wasn't the most embarrassing part of his week. Ken Paxton's been under indictment since the Bush administration, and Greg Abbott governs like a man trying to speedrun a Handmaid's Tale law. Want to go after specific figures or scandals?
I mean,
like vote star, voter suppression tactics.
I mean, they're not wrong.
No. Mm.
I mean, I love the mention of the Handmaid's Tale lore.
Yeah.
So, I know it sounds weird, but we're doing a little bit of roasting of the Republican Party, and I don't care because it's fun.
Yeah, I agree. And Sandra just joined the chat. Hey, Sanjo.
So, what did you think of that roast?
That was. I love these roasts. Ooh.
Yeah, it's not a bad way to relax.
Mm-hmm.
Relax shit. Because I mean, here's the problem. Right now, we're living in the world where we have to fucking kowtow to some idiot. I'm sorry. Fuck you. I don't kowtow to shit.
Me neither.
I'll tell you this. This last Saturday, I actually went on another protest. And I'm going to tell you what happened. It was a great ass fucking time because the people there, we had fucking probably dozens of people there. It wasn't as big as the last one, but we also had more camaraderie. You know, there was more actual camaraderie between us in that group than anywhere else, and it just felt natural. Let's see if I can find the video for that because we can post it. I don't give a shit. But I have gotten to the point where I trust Donald Trump less than I trust a bear that just got out of hibernation when I have a fucking garden of fruits and veggies. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sorry, but not sorry. He's already proven beyond the shadow of a doubt that he is not someone that we can trust as a country to keep us safe. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about the standard human. No one in this fucking Republican Party does. And that's a problem. Because there's people in this world who are disabled, who are incapable of doing some things, but then it's these people who fucking fuck up the country. Like, seriously. The link for the protest is in the chat.
Okay. There it is.
But yeah, I went there. I'm actually seen in one of the shots.
Yeah.
Not very long, but it's there.
Oh.
I actually am going to look at it again and see if I can be seen a little bit more because I was out.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can get that into the thing. Articles. The master best. There we go.
Yeah,
got it.
Whoa. I think I saw myself a little bit more. Nope, that wasn't me.
All right. At least I found it.
Yep.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm in this protest. I'm on video.
Yeah.
So there's proof positive that I was there.
Gathered
And
on
I mean,
8th Avenue
it's
near
only,
downtown
you
Cedar
only see
Rapids
me for
today
like a
to
couple
protest
seconds, but
actions
still.
by the Trump administration. This is one of a series of protests called Hands
You know,
Off,
it's
hosted
still,
by multiple organizations across Lynn County.
I'm
Today's
not
protest
trying
was
to
hosted
tell
by the
people that you shouldn't
5051
trust
Iowa
everything,
Movement
but yeah,
and Iowa
this
Coalition.
protest
The
happened
groups expressed
on
frustrations
fucking
with both
Saturday,
the federal
and it
government's
was an
Department
amazing
of Government
fucking
Efficiency
time.
cuts, as well as Iowa's DOGE task force.
We have people losing jobs.
I mean, how many
Our economic
people could
growth
say
is negative. Our unemployment rates are
that?
high, and people are struggling. And now with the addition of
Shirley?
the
Yes.
national
Fall
budget
asleep
cuts,
on us.
we're seeing
Oh,
our food
okay.
banks and our nonprofits
All right,
also
here.
struggling, and we're saying enough is enough.
Protesters today also collected
Yeah,
donations
for
for the
those
Willis
that
Duty Shelter
really
in Cedar
want
Rapids.
to know how these protests are going,
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you. The next really big protest we're planning is the next one that we're planning is on June 14th, and we're gonna just have a blast because guess what? It is a fucking blast.
Yeah. Here's the best thing. Perfect alternative to Chump's parade. It's a Saturday, so you don't have to worry about work. Flag Day, so you can carry your flags too if you want.
I'm gonna purchase a flag, and I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna re-flag it so that the flag is upside down because our country right now is in crisis. Would you agree with that, Shirley? Did you hear me?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I muted my mic. Duh.
Yeah. Like I said, we're a country in crisis right now,
Yep.
and we're in crisis because of one group. And who is that group?
The mega loving freaks.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they're not
I just want people to realize if you can look it up, look for the next protest near you. I'm gonna actually look for you, Shirley.
Okay,
just
actually, I can try to look myself too. Let's see. Next.
Let's see. Hands off protests. Yeah. Let's see. Is there mobilize us? Hands off. Let's see. See details. Alabama State Capitol in Montgomery. Okay, it's ended. That one has ended, but that was the JUNE 14. Let's see. We're gonna try and find out, but for everyone who's interested, there's actually an active Wikipedia article about the hands-off protests. It's literally wikipedia.org/wiki/hands-off protests, and I just put the link in the chat, Shirley, for you. And they're still going. Series of demonstrations launched around the United States that in what is the largest one-day public nationwide display of public resistance against the second administration of Donald Trump. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there were, let me see, if the first one, the one on the 5th,
Mm-hmm.
happened in over 1,400 countries across locations across all 50 states, drawing up estimated 3 to 5 million participants nationwide. That's not a joke.
Mm-mm.
And it's also part of what's called the 50501
Mm-hmm.
5051 uh, process, where the 5051 is trying to do a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So the June 14th protest is the No Kings protest. There's also a June 6th one for the what's it called?
Mm.
Uh Veterans. Sorry, my brain was farting there.
That's okay.
So from what I can see I'm looking in Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing showing in Alabama right now for the upcoming one.
No, they'll probably start adding it before too long, though. I suspect.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, when you have a chance, look it up, and yeah, Insufferable Wenches do the one in Waterloo. But yeah, it's 5050.1/events, and it's spelling out the words 50.
Oh, okay.
So spell out 50 twice. 5050.1/events.
There we go.
Yeah, we have no problem doing this. Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah, there's nothing.
Montgomery, Alabama.
Yeah, there's nothing in the state of Alabama, but I'll bet that's going to change probably in the next couple weeks because it's only May 6th right now, so there's still plenty of time.
Exactly. So keep your ears out for stuff. You never know when we're going to get the information.
Mm-hmm.
And Janet is in trouble for just being Janet.
That's right, folks. J for Janet.
And my wife just got home, as you can hear.
Uh-huh. Welcome home.
Yeah.
Mm.
She just got home, so she's causing trouble as always.
Yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 19. Looks like there's 22 protests in the state of California alone.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, go ahead and, if you're interested, look up the website. I'm telling you guys, it's time for us to mobilize nationwide and really let the Trump administration know
We've had
the
enough.
bullshit he's doing.
Yeah, we've had enough of the bull.
It's not just bull. It's fully bullshit. So do you have anything else, Shirley?
Well, like I said, there's one thing that has really got me upset, but I don't think this is even going to work. Trump wants to put a 100% tariff on movies made outside the United States.
Yep.
Okay.
And you know what I gotta say about it?
What?
Hey Trump, I got a perfect way to bring business back to Hollywood. You wanna know what that is?
What? What is it?
We have you and your entire cabinet in a stadium with a bunch of bowls.
Mm-hmm.
And we give you your red tape but no sword. You get to be matadors for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and instead of just one bowl, there's going to be 100. How does that sound,
Mm-hmm.
Jan? I mean, Shirley. How
Yes.
does that sound?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, here's the this is courtesy of the BBC. So here's what's going on here. Donald Trump says he will talk to Hollywood executives after his earlier announcement to hit films made in foreign countries with 100% tariffs sent shockwaves to the industry. The U.S. president said on Sunday he was authorizing the Commerce Department to start the process to impose the levy because America's film industry was dying a very fast death. But he appeared to soften his stance later on Monday, telling reporters at the White House he was going to meet with the industry and make sure they're happy with his proposal. For years, filmmakers have been leaving Hollywood for destinations including the UK and Canada to lower costs. You know, a lot of shows filmed up in Vancouver. So yeah, one non-U.S. union member said the tariff plan would be a knockout blow to the international industry. Trump said on his Truth Social platform, "It is, in addition to everything else, messaging and propaganda. We want movies made in America again." U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick responded to the announcement saying, "We're on it, but the details are unclear." Trump's statement did not say whether the tariff would apply to American production companies producing films abroad. White House spokesman Kustisai told the BBC, although no final decisions on foreign film tariffs have been made, the administration is exploring all options to deliver on President Trump's directive to safeguard our country's national and economic security while making Hollywood great again. Oh, brother. Several recent major films produced by U.S. studio... Okay.
Shirley,
Yes.
I have a little bit of something right now,
Okay.
and I have to go for it.
Okay. You want me to do a rant rocket?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. Give me just a second here. One rant rocket coming up now.
Let's put it this way. I'm sick and fucking tired of this shit. I couldn't be any more sick of it than I am right now. Make blank great again. Make blank great again. Make blank great again. Make America great again. Make Hollywood great again. Fuck you. Fuck you, you sick of panic little bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you're saying that doesn't mean any of the shit you're doing is making anything great.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, the vast majority of what you're fucking saying should be great is already great. It's just your fucking party and your fucking idiocy is making people, average fucking people, scared to fucking be American.
Mm-hmm.
You've made us in 4 months' time less than.
Mm-hmm. And for the second time,
you've made us an international fucking laughing stock.
You want to talk?
And I'm sorry, but your make blank great again bullshit is stupid. Make schools great again. By what? Killing the Department of Education? You know what that does? that ruins schools. That makes schools worse. You give the states control of education. Well, then you're going to have states like, no offense to you, Shirley, but Alabama's
Yeah.
going to be like, well, you know, God never said you can't fuck your kids, your cousin, your sister. So why the fuck not? Go have sex with them. It doesn't matter. Fuck you, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Okay? Genetically speaking, fucking someone and having kids with someone that close to you is bad. But that's not the worst. You know, you're taking the fucking education and giving it to people, to the states. Well, if the Department of Education can still exist and kind of maintain a, a level of control for that, great. But since he wants to abolish the Department of Education, you just jerked off on top of Linda McMahon, which, quite honestly, I'm surprised Vince McMahon is letting you do that, to be frank. Secondly, you're trying to diminish the fucking National Weather Service and NOAA by saying that NOAA's research is all about proving climate change. You dumb motherfucker. Climate change has already been proven beyond the shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
Look at the fucking ice shelves. Look at the fucking fact that we had, not but maybe, 2 years ago, we had a fucking chunk of ice fall off a fucking ice shelf in the north that was the size of fucking Connecticut.
I believe it.
Okay. That's a problem when you have chunks of ice that big falling into the ocean. You know what that is caused by? It's caused by warm air currents carving a hole in that ice chunk. So where are these warm currents coming from? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that since the industrial fucking revolution, most of fucking the world's energy has come from, oh, I don't know, carbon monoxide, you dumb fuck. Let's see. You're trying to get rid of the hurricane hunters because, oh, they're just trying to prove, motherfucker. Hurricane hunters don't just work to prove that fucking global warming is real. You know what they do? They save fucking lives. Hurricane hunters go into these storms and use the pressure differentials inside the storm to try and determine where these storms are going so that we can have a better fucking understanding of them. We don't understand tornadoes completely. We don't understand hurricanes completely. But what we can do is figure out where these fuckers are going so that we can get people in line of it to get the fuck out of Dodge and save their own lives. Every fucking thing you're doing, from taking transgender people out of the military to your fucked up fucking backwards ass immigrant policy to everything you've done has been ass backwards and has done nothing for this country but shit on its people. You, sir, are the most full of shit person I have ever heard of. I don't care if it was your fucking TV shows or politics. Everything you fucking said in the past 20 years, I take and I don't believe. Because you, in your last administration, lied a total of like 400 times a day. A day! You told more lies in a day than most people do in their entire motherfucking lives. I'm sorry, but fuck you, you son of a bitch. You sycophantic little bitch. Do us all a favor, please. Resign from your office. Tell fucking Vance to resign, because you guys don't fucking deserve the role. You don't deserve to be in the position you are. You know what you exactly deserve? You deserve to be dropped from a fucking airplane with no fucking parachute. None. You don't fucking deserve it. You don't deserve anything. You don't deserve to be part of this country, to be frank with you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you think my words are harsh, but Jesus fucking Christ. It pisses me off because you're like, oh, I back the blue. No, you don't, you cock-sucking little bitch.
Yeah.
You don't back the blue. You know who you fucking back? Your own fucking millimeter Peter. And that's all you give a shit about. You give a shit about only two people in this fucking world. Yourself? Well, okay, three people. Yourself? Your butt buddy, Elon Musk, who he allows you to have sex with him anally, and your daddy, fucking Vladimir Putin. That's all you give a shit about. You sycophantic piece of shit. Oh. My apologies if anyone got their ears hurt in that. But
nah, that's good.
It needed to be said. Because I'm so sick of this fucking make America great, make this great, make that great, make this great, make that. Fuck you. America was great when America decided it was going to support everybody, not just your fucked up group of people that you think deserves to be cared about. It's just not cool. Sorry about that, but
Yeah,
it's just
that's fine. That's fine. It's like, seriously, how many more dumb things can Chump do?
We've still got fucking 3 years and like 9 months of this shit. And I'm already sick and fucking tired of it. Like, I don't know, Shirley, how I'm gonna be able to fucking deal with this when, when he's doing this shit already, and it's pissing me off.
Got enough in our own lives as it is. We can't drop everything for Chump.
Exactly. I can't drop my fucking life for this sycophantic bitch. I'm not going to. My life is more important than a piece of shit. Go ahead, Shirley, if you have anything to add to that.
Oh, well, let's see. I'm not gonna lie, it just keeps getting dumber and dumber. He can't, it's like, complete sentence, he probably doesn't know the definition of a complete sentence. As far as I'm concerned, the man is nothing more than a deranged, egotistical, dangerous maniac.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%, Shirley. And that's what bothers the fuck out of me, is that over half this country voted for this. I don't believe that for a fucking second. I don't believe that half of this fucking country wanted our country to swirl down the garbage tubes. And anyone who thinks that he's doing good work, the last time I fucking checked, good work did not involve scaring the shit out of thousands, millions, fuck thousands, scaring the shit out of millions of fucking people per day. That's not what it means. You know what it means?
What does it mean?
Working for all the
Hmm.
people. I'm sorry. Oh, wait, no, I'm not sorry. I'm just being blunt. Because it's the truth. If you can't handle the truth, Mr. Trump, maybe you should do yourself and everyone else in this country a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Self-deport yourself to an island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean where no one has to hear your inane bullshit ever again. What do you think about that, Shirley?
I feel like, honestly, the only person Trump cares about is himself. He doesn't
Other
care.
than the two I mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like, how can people vote for this freakazoid?
It's a good way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
Because he is a fucking freak.
Yeah, but at least, if there's one good thing, at least the new prime minister in Canada told Trump that Canada won't be for sale ever.
Good. But you know, the fact that he even had to say that is pitiful.
I know. It's like everything's got to be all about me, 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 me.
Trump, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Please, fuck yourself with a shotgun that is cocked. All right?
Yeah, it's like how in the world did he get elected again? Seriously. I thought Kamala Harris had everything going for her, but no. Okay, here's what Sajid was put in the chat. I want Trump and Vance resign from office. We gotta wait pending on the 2026 midterms. If the Dems take control of the House and Senate, to get a Dems president by the Speaker of the House. Yeah, maybe, but something would have to happen in a severe level for that to take place.
Oh, and him using the Constitution as shitter script isn't severe enough? I'm sorry, but
No, you're
that's
fine.
how it feels.
Yeah, it's like I
Right,
feel.
you think we should end? You think we should end a little early?
Yeah, as I run out of things to say, we keep this up every week. Because you never know how many more dumb things Mr. Dumbo Chump will do. Oh, by the way, Jasmine Crockett from Texas, he actually called her a low IQ woman. And that didn't sit well with Miss Crockett.
If she's low IQ, I would hate to see your total IQ, you son of a bitch.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but I mean, the more we deal with Trump, the worse things are getting. And I feel like I'm almost embarrassed to be a Republican right now. I'm sorry, American right now.
Yeah.
Because it's like, Trump's making us look bad, and we have to apologize to other countries saying, this is not who we really are, folks. Not. It's like, come on. I feel like our allies are worried. Our enemies are probably laughing hard about all this. Ugh. But it's just ridiculous. And all these cuts to like no one in the National Weather Service, like, what the hell were you thinking?
He wasn't.
No.
That's the fact.
Yep.
But let's get this episode over with because you're zombieing right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm really tired. All right. So anyway, last show of the week is on Friday. It's Among Us night, but we may be trying Among Us 3D.
Yeah,
Yes.
because Among Us 3D just came out, and it's available right now on Steam
Yep.
for 799 pennies.
Yep. Exactly.
All right. Well, I'm going to bounce out. You go ahead and finish it off.
All right. Okay. So just remember, this is the views expressed by the two of us doesn't mean that everybody agrees, with the rest what we say, but that's okay. I mean, that's what makes this country truly great. We can agree to disagree. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the ending. So bear with me, Growl. Alright, so with that in mind, I'm going to say love, peace, and chicken grease. Everyone have a great night, sleep well, stay safe, and we'll see you Friday for Among Us. Or it could possibly be Among Us